think I've done everything right. Fingers crossed you can hear me. Fingers crossed. Question mark. No. Do I sound louder now? Did that fix anything? Oh, did not happen in the testing. Hold on, I figured it out. No, I figured it out. Do I sound louder now? Actually no, I think I'm figuring it out. I should be louder, maybe not loud enough. I've just cranked my volume up to the max. This is really good. I'm just going to unplug it and plug back in again, and that's going to directly fix it. Should now we see. I might be way too loud for you right now. I'm very sorry if I am. Yep, I am very sorry for all of your ears right now. What happened is I plugged the purple one into the green one and the green one into the purple one. That was that was just the simplest mistake. Anyway, it spins just about here. Oh, the spin. Okay. Well, welcome to a Roulette Rivals World Championships match between Lewis and Rocky, but the spin is just arrived, so I'll read that out now. We've got Sierra Knox with Scissors as a race coordinator, and Robert Knox with a silenced pistol as Moses Lee. Ooh, well, with Moses Lee, the race will have to end before Robert, so it might be a case of both sides Sierra first. I feel like if anyone does join on the co-cast, I might find out I've made another mistake. Fingers crossed I haven't. Actually, just gonna make myself not deafening on Discord. There you go. All should be ready. Rocky's already loading in. Didn't quite catch where his starting location was. As waiter. Yeah, because there's... I believe there's... the nearest race coordinator would be all the way in the announcer's box thing. I'll admit, this isn't a disguise I think much about when I'm playing Miami. With the dongle, yeah. hey, if I wanted to know where the scissors were, because I don't know where that part is, there's always hitmaps.com. Oh, no, I've clicked the wrong button. A one-stop shop for your Hitman needs. I should really set up a hitmaps command to get that to work a bit more smoothly. Wonder where Rocky's going for checking the map. Maybe hit maps for the scissors. Yeah, when I've done Moses Lee spins, I've brought in a seeker and just very quickly run into the Kowloon pit and seekered Moses, and then a lot of the time Sierra as well. Oh yeah, on the underpass. That's a good spot, I'd imagine. So, Rocky's just entering the Constat garage now. Almost certainly for a sugar strat. And while Lewis has restarted, I didn't quite catch what happened, but that might be a rip. If it was a rip, then oh no. He's starting at the marina, which is interesting. Perhaps, maybe he might go for a pistol snipe if he has Robert isolated right at the start. And if I check for hit maps where the scissors are, there might actually be more pairs of scissors over in that area. Well, according to hit maps, nowhere near the laptop isolation. But there is one actually in the journalist room next to the dongle the computer you plug the dongle into. Oh, having Steam issues there. So Rocky's just getting his ISO on Sierra. Peekabooed her into the little side room. Just gonna see if I can. That's the wrong one. See if I can get Rocky's stream to not buffer at any point. Because he did mention if it did go wrong, ping him. Oh, that's a rip from Rocky getting Moses Lee's disguise. That puts Lewis in a comfortable 2-minute lead. Just see what his plans are. And I've just checked the latest followers thing, and I've got several. So thank you for anyone who has followed. Getting my road to affiliate off of World Championships. think Lewis might be going for the scissors, maybe? Or if not that, the sugar. Because there's a pair of scissors, yeah, by the computer, in the journalist room. That stream's not going well either. It's got that sort of mosaic-y texture to it. My internet can handle it. Just move the quality. Sorry, the interact panel on OBS, it's making me absolutely squint. There you go. Maybe that will be better. Do the same with the other side. It is indeed a cool map. Miami is, well, I would like to call myself an enthusiast, but I don't think I know enough about it. I'm definitely enthusiastic about it, that's for sure. There you go, Lewis is going for the scissors in that room, which can be risky because of the two journalists in the back of the room basically guard the pair of scissors. He has got both a trank gun and a seeker, but you may want to use that on Moses because it's a tricky disguise. Oh, last year's tournament was won by Infofun. Yep, Curry Makers pinged him. Rocky, meanwhile, is getting the race coordinator disguise from the two announcers. And feels like a safe way of doing it with Sierra, because with Sierra, I feel like them two are like the ideal race coordinators, and with Robert, there's the ones at the podium. But other than that, I don't think the other one's very practical. I think Love's got a bullet impact notice when shooting the security. I wonder why he's staying in there, because he could top out the... Oh, he says replan. Okay. I might have missed something there, because I don't quite understand his reasoning. There you go, Rocky's back in the Kronstadt area. Once again getting the mechanic's disguise and then putting the sugar in the car. Yes, that's nearly a 4-minute lead there. I think both players are on console, so it's unless I'm mistaken about Lewis. I know Rocky is. So there's loading times will be as equally as long, to some extent. Yeah, Xbox as well. There we go, there's the sugar strap. And he's got his disguise. I might have his scissors. I think he should. There we go. There's the peekaboo. I think. Yeah, Lewis is trying to peekaboo. Is it? Yeah, he's trying to peekaboo the journalist out of the room. I think he's the one who goes to the toilet every now and then. I know one of them leaves the room every certain amount of time. Well, another replan with choosing to smuggle the pistol in instead of taking it in directly with him. Oh, that's another rip from Rocky though. So it's neck and neck. Right, almost halfway through the spin. Yeah, I don't know quite how to convey the "not like this" emote into words, but that's definitely how I feel right now. Yeah, Rocky's going for the sugar first, and then, meanwhile, Lewis has got, I believe, he's going for the scissors, which is arguably quite a tricky part of the spin, because they're quite far away from the targets, or the traditional ISOs. Oh, it's another rip from the patrolling guard. There you go. Bullet distracting, or bullet panicking the... Did Rocky drop his sugar? Oh. He's in for a surprise then. Didn't catch that. That's the dangers of trying to get quick prompts, is if you don't quite do it right, it makes you drop whatever you're holding. Which can range from slightly impractical to completely ending the run. I think they look like a trank gun, what Rocky got from his agency pickup. Yeah, he does. I think this is probably what Rocky's probably doing what I would do in this spin. He's getting the disguise, getting the kill method, getting to the sugar, then getting Sierra and Moses roughly around the same time. Well, roughly. Oh yeah, he dropped it again doing a quick prompt. Ah, Lewis is going for that race coordinator. Yes, that would be a good way of getting the disguise. I don't think anyone goes in there though, so I don't think he needed to use a trank gun. He can just drag him, if he wanted to, he could drag him to the crate that's just outside. Oh, there's a pair of scissors right nearby. There you go, that's both parts of the Sierra kill. At this point, I'm not sure which direction he's... Ah, I see, he might be going for the sugar? No, he's not. Probably for the evidence, I'd guess. Oh. Nope, I've guessed wrong. We can probably get the sugar in the kitchen. Rocky's back to the Constat area, getting the sugar strat and the ISO. Yeah, Lewis is playing it safe, making sure he's allowed past. It's wise. Oh, it looks like he's catching up. Yeah, mascots always very fun. It's definitely out of place. Lewis is now in the Kronstadt area, getting the mechanic disguise, so they're probably going to be not that far behind, seeing as Rocky's now going to be in the cutscene for the next 10-20 seconds. I've just clicked on the latest followers. Thanks Clyde, Chrome and Adoria for the follow. There we go. There's Rocky about to get the peekaboo. There we go. He's got the scissors, so this might be the first kill of the spin. I think. No, I might have missed previous ones. There we go, there's the kill. And there's Lewis probably about to do the peekaboo now. Fingers crossed Rocky doesn't rip getting Moses, because he's had some unfortunate rips getting the disguise. There's Sierra walking into the side room, and there's Lewis's kill. There we go. He's ripped to the the Calhoun mechanic. That's very unfortunate. She does put Lewis in a one target lead. See if he can take advantage of that to get Moses' disguise and across the map. Just gotta wait for the winner to get out of the mechanic area. He's brought an emetic mine, so he's definitely got a plan. And just gonna check the stream hasn't frozen, because he's just gonna double check that it hasn't. There we go. Okay. Got me worried there for a second. But 10 minutes left in the spin, so I think their strats are quicker than 10 minutes, but a rip would definitely set them back a significant length. There you go, there's Moses, who's wondering why that strange man is crouching in the corner. Looks to be he's going to treat the gas device like a grenade. Fingers crossed he doesn't chuck it at his head though. Touch wood on that one, except there's no wood nearby, so uh-oh. Yeah, that's why he's definitely waiting for a safer moment to do it, where there's less of a crowd. However, the next bit there's going to be a couple guards, race marshals, journalists, so you still got to be careful to an extent. Rocky's getting the race coordinator disguise. There we go. Wonder when he's going to choose to strike, because I think at any point you're probably going to clip one or two of the Cowan mechanics and maybe the reporter. So we fingers crossed he goes to a good puking spot. We've got to be very careful that they don't see him with the grenade in his hand. The mechanics managed to catch up with them. Not the mechanic, the mascots managed to catch up with them all. There we go, he's thrown the mine. I have to see where it's landed. Oh, it's bounced off of something and is now in an inconvenient spot. There you go. That's one of the mechanics out the way. Although he didn't hold his, he didn't look like he was ill, but they've definitely walked off. I imagine he could do this next part with just the tank, if he can stall Moses for long enough, and then the reporter will come past. Oh, he's bumped him for too long and he's gotten angry. That's... Oh no, that's definitely going to set him back. I think this is might be Rocky's to win, judging by how long the strats have been. There we go, there's the sugar strat in play. Definitely set back though, no doubt, by that VIP. Did the coordinator eat the dart? Because he's turned around for something. There we go, there's Rocky's kill on Sierra. Meanwhile, Lewis has got the 2 components for the kill. Just needs to get the ISO. Yeah, Rocky, he's tried very similar strats and it's proving to be quite unlucky, so fingers crossed he'll get it with this one. Yeah, he's watching out for the mechanic. Fingers crossed. Oh no, the door was open, so he's whipped to the mechanic again. That's... Oh no. Yep, I think you're right, Chrome. This is definitely... looks like it's going to be a draw. It looks like Rocky might have acknowledged that, because he's continuing with the spin despite the unconscious witness. Oh, see if Lewis can make some good progress on the spin in the meantime. I wonder if Rocky's still going to be... yeah, he's going to complete the spin. I wonder if he's just going to shoot him, though, if... seeing as... well, he's lost sight assassin. That's a really good question. How is this spin a draw? Because, you'd want the loadout of... You need your silenced pistol smuggled in, probably. A metric dart gun, I'd personally use the Seeker for Moses. The coordinator disguise is simple enough. The scissors, we've seen a couple rips to that. Rob's just going to be the same ISO as always, so yeah. But hey, luck definitely has a part to play. any spin can prove out to be a draw. However, whatever spin it may be, if you just can't pull off a certain part in the half an hour time. And I mean, it's thanks to the half an hour time limit that we've seen a few more draws. There you go, there's Lewis's kill on Sierra in the meantime, and Rocky's isolating Robert. Ah, so he's turned on the generator, which, yeah, gets you one of the mechanics. Because Moses is probably the bottom of the priority list for responding to that generator. Well, 2 minutes left now. I couldn't see Lewis finishing the spin or Rocky restarting and then absolutely speedrunning. But hey, perhaps for finishing the spin, Rocky can have a point from the tie. Just like, well, Lewis gets a point for tying. I don't know where I'm going with that. But there you go. There's a red guns finish. Don't think I've got an emote for a GG's, but it's red. Nah. But yeah, that's the end of that spin. Well, 1 minute left. I think definitely safe to call it a draw. Hello, Soviet. Yeah, Lynx cast. Rocky's squishing ghost NPCs with disco balls, apparently. Might as well just have a little bit of chaos in the final minute of the spin. Quite interestingly, Lewis is actually, I think he's realised as well that there's only 30 seconds left. You can't get across the map in 30 seconds, never mind get to Robert and get the kill and head to the helicopter. That's first one. I mean, Dartmoor was going to be definitely quicker. I doubt that would end in a draw. Here we go. 0 seconds, and it's a tie. You practiced it. Oh, that's the exact spin. Just like I mean, last time I found an exact like kill condition, like disguise plus kill method. Oh, just Moses Lee. Yeah, I mean the last time I managed to practice an exact target kill, I lost. So it's no guarantee. Hey, there's that new elusive target. That street guard just looking at him. Bit menacing. Yeah, Moses, he did vanish for you. I saw you pointing the dart gun at the like general mechanic area. I had no idea what happened there. Didn't want to mention it just in case he was blatantly there. Well, I've got our Dartmoor spin. Have to see Dartmoor at 37 past the hour. In which case, that might be a good opportunity to look at the Group E standings at this current moment in time. Fingers crossed this doesn't break everything when I go to the brackets page. Yes, I think you can still hear me. Thank goodness. So here's Group E. We've got, so far, Lewis and Rocky are 3rd and 4th on the standings, behind Chris and Mikula's. Well, Lewis is at 1 tie, while Rocky is at 1 loss and 1 tie. Both at equal amounts of points though, so the result of this match will put one firmly in the firmly in the lead by a certain number of points. And meanwhile, Group E are yet to play. Some of them are yet to play a match. I head back to Dartmoor in 2 minutes' time. Rocky's played a lot of Dartmoor. Yeah, I mean, Seed 1 in a lot of cases are like very powerful. It's definitely, it's not unexpected to see some wins out of the Seed 1 player of the group. There's lifetime performances. Rocky's played definitely definitely he's played he's played a lot more Dartmoor, 67% win rate, but I don't know, Lewis has got a high win rate. Although less matches of course, but yeah. Both players quite smartly preloading. Even Dartmoor, loading into Dartmoor, just preloading's good. Saves that couple seconds. He's 4-2-0. Oh yes, I see what you mean. Yeah. So just waiting for Johnny. Yeah, Johnny's also very good. Be great to see that match. It's definitely gonna be a hype match against Chris. Well, 30 seconds time. I don't think I'm gonna be able to perfectly guess the spin. I'll go with Unicorn Horn Undertaker. Now watches that is exactly what the spin is, and I guess it perfectly because genius. Actually, that was a spin someone else asked me to do. I should really get round to doing that, definitely. And here's the spin. Alexa Carlisle with the V folding knife as the private investigator. 422, yeah. Well, I guess British, you know, the British lads. Maybe we'll get a triple cast Gordy 420 me. That'd definitely be a fun cast. I know I've done one with Gordy in the past, but yeah, I don't think I've had the entire gang. Lewis is loaded in and is getting trank shot on the guard at the top of the stairs. Yeah, it's very quickly clear out this area. That's a wise decision to trank the maid, because that puts everyone's eyes away from there. Yeah, don't blink, it's Dartmoor, because right away that's an isolation. And going straight for the case file. Yeah, I think Dartmoor is definitely very risky for photo finishes, so watch out. It's a really fun drop, but the it's quite handy as well, getting off the side of the building like that. You can go straight for the folding knife, which is by the well, if I recall correctly. Rocky's got the ISO on Carlisle, and he's going to trank Mr. Stone there, who's deciding to, fortunately, not hug the target and is waiting outside. Well, Rocky still does need to get the case file, which he is going for now, fortunately. So they are quite close. I would say Lewis is, I think loading in quicker definitely has put him slightly in the lead, but I think the photo finish is still on the table. Definitely. Whoa, that's case file from Rocky. I didn't know you could do that drop without a gun. I was treating it like the Sapienza one and just whenever I jump off of that bit, I frantically like pull the gun out over and over again. So that's good to know. Definitely learning a lot. Then again, I don't play a lot of Dartmoor roulette because it's basically the same thing over and over again, just different area, different item. Yeah, the folding knife is not that far away from the main area, so you're right, T-Naught. It's simple as that. That is the kill from Lewis there. Bit hard to tell because yeah, Private Investigator, the lighting is much worse. I was playing the featured contract and I was trying to snipe the targets and I could not see out the window. I had to hold down instinct. So sorry about any lighting issues on both sides. That is Lewis finishing, but a photo finish may still be on the table with 47-second photo finish timer. Ooh, but need to get... And he's going to turn into there. And he's blind. Oh, yes, because... Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. Ben Stone's decided to completely avoid Carlisle and go straight for the closet thingy. Wardrobe thingy, whatever. That's the kill from Rocky. He... I don't know when the 47-second timer started, so I can't perfectly judge the time he's got left to get out. I mean, I would take the bridge exit. Yep, that's confirmation. Let's see what the decider is. Oh, Marrakesh again, maybe. Oh, it's China, which I believe... I remember Rocky playing it. We'll have to see the lifetime performance. Yeah, great success indeed. There we go, let's finish there as well. Well, just gonna see if they've been told. They are being told what their next map will be very shortly. And yeah, and a map in 5 minutes time. Oh, another 5 minutes I've got to commentate for. Oh, what a challenge. Well, thank you for the follow, Soviet, as well. I've gone over 50 followers, so who could have guessed that the road to affiliate was one step? Well, several other steps involving trying to play side these contracts, but yeah, it's always a challenge. I wonder what we'll see from this spin. I mean, maybe we'll see a block guard plus facility engineer, get that blue coat, red coat sort of thing. Well, Lewis has unlocked the Roth suit, or Vath suit. I don't know, playing certain games has got me into calling it Roth instead of Vath. Yeah, it definitely like an interesting escalation that, and it's on Dartmoor, so that's always fun. Well, Dartmoor at night. Just waiting for the lifetime performance things to pop up. There we go. I was gonna mention that. I swear I've seen Rocky play China. That doesn't feel right. I'm gonna check our stats. I might be mistaking him for someone else. Yeah, and he's won one, yeah. Just gonna check, in which case, no, there you go. I'm gonna check if Lewis has not played it yet competitively. Be interesting to see his performance there. Record setting RR4. I mean, by Yanini, so it might be a bit difficult to break that record, but you know, maybe if it's like neck snap and whatever the next easiest spin is, silenced pistol. They look to be prepared for a suit start. Rocky showcasing the new suit. Who knows, maybe if I've got a bit of spare time between this cast and the next one, I'll give it a play. I mean, I still haven't finished Envy, because I'm a noob, you see. It's been arriving in just about 80 seconds now. Both, yeah, prepared for a suit start. Who knows, maybe it will be. Trying to think about how many disguises there are, so because in Colorado you've got a good chance of suit because there's 9 disguises, might be 10 if you, I don't know if 9 counts the suit or not, and that has a very high chance of suit, but China's only got 2 targets, so I'll check. Just gonna frantically count the list. There's 11 disguises plus the suit makes 12, so definitely not the same odds you'd get in Colorado, but it's not to say it's impossible. There you go, spin arriving very soon. Oh, there's Lewis preloading, but Rocky hasn't. So fingers crossed. It's good load time. Okay, here's the spin. Hush got eliminate with the screwdriver as a facility engineer, and Imogen Royce injected poison as a facility guard, which life kill, but definitely made much easier with facility guard, as you can just use the bodyguard. You can use Vincent, but facility engineers definitely a challenge for Hush. It may not be difficult, but definitely time consuming. Seeing what their loadouts are. See Lewis starting downstairs to get the disguises. Have fun, Miculas. Miculas, sorry. Can't, if I can pronounce words, you know. Didn't quite catch where Rocky's start location is. I'll have to see. Just a moment. See, this is what happens when you don't preload. If you're a console player, I definitely recommend it. It's my advice to any rookies. It is also a facility engineer, but facility analyst, that's it. I'm just wondering what their plans are. Well, yes, they're both going for the facility engineer straight away, which is wise. Poor Mr. Funk. He gets knocked out every time. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but everyone goes to him and not Nicholas. Which, obvious reason, because Nicholas is a terrible way to get the disguise. That is a bit from Lewis. Very unfortunate. It's a minute lead from Rocky. Which a minute is basically how long it takes to load on console, right? And probably I'd expect both players to go from the engineer to the drones, because that will get, well, they'll get hushed over and Imogen upstairs. And it does look like Rocky's going that way. And his smuggling point is upstairs on the roof. I've never understood why the drones don't like certain disguises. I feel like, I think is it block guard that, because it obviously street guard is okay because that's who's up there. But are there other disguises that don't activate the drones? Because I know a weapon in your hand does, and being in a trespassing disguise does, but the facility disguise is always whipped again. That's unfortunate. But the facility disguises, they should be allowed up there, but I think they still activate the drones. There we go. Let's double check when my next match was. Just had to check it wasn't at the end of this hour. It's the end of the next hour, thank goodness. Getting the apple. I mean, there's no doctors on in this map, but if it was Hokkaido, maybe an apple would be necessary. Rocky's tranked Mogwai, which allows him to get the kill without using a drone strat or the satellite dish, which is interesting. It feels a bit risky because the researcher is gonna spot him. Oh no. Oh, that's the restart here. Meanwhile, it looks like yeah, it's another case of not using the join strat, which is the only way I've really thought about playing on here. It's basically how I've done most of my spins, which is probably not something I should say because now people can pick it against me. Tanega, Matty, and for fun, if you're listening, pick Miami. Yeah, pick Miami. There you go, Lewis is getting the disguise, and the facility guard is turned the other way. So, oh, no thank you. No, I'll pass. I mean, I've played enough contracts mode here. I'm all trying it out. I forgot the real admin for this match was in fact in my group as well, so even more people to hear me say that. That Lewis is checking the map for, well, probably got hit maps up as well to look for where the screwdriver is, perhaps. Just as a prediction. Once more, hitmaps.com, the one-stop shop for all your hitman needs. You can't not say that when mentioning hitmaps, you know. I mean, it is in fact the one-stop shop for all your hitman needs, so that's... can't argue against that. Here we go, Rocky's heading up towards Hush, and Lewis may also be doing the same. Yeah, I believe so. Big whoosh from the street guard that got distracted. Very close to a rip there. He's taking the pipe up instead of the stairs. You know, a bit of parkour, always good exercise for 47. Ever since Gluttony, you know, it was months ago, but he's still got to work out a bit. I mean, did pick up an apple earlier, so healthy eating as well. It's always important. There you go. Hush is off the phone and heading down to the researcher floor, which is the time to strike. Now Mogwai will be more out of sight, and oh, the researcher has been peekabooed again. That bar filled up way too much for it not to be. So he's got to really act fast. Or act smart. I think right now she's seen the facility engineer, and that is a rip, but that is lagging a bit. There you go. It looks like he's planning on securing Hush, which I wouldn't imagine would put him into the test subjects little room, would it? It would feel really weird if it did, but at least there's the window he can climb in through. Yeah, hostile area moment. It's really annoying whipping to that. Like, it annoys me a lot. He has gone into that toilet, so that's interesting. He's gonna have to climb in through the window in that room he's entering now if he wants to get to Hush. I believe there's a window in there. There should be. No, he's opting to try and get Mogwai out of the way so he can just walk right in. Yeah, he does. There you go, Rocky's got the engineer disguise, and yeah, Lewis is climbing in through the window to try and get to him. I know that perfect test subject is a nuisance. Such a nuisance. So, fingers, yeah, he is looking the other way. Fingers uncrossed, then. Don't need to cross them. Oh, and he's got to really quickly punch him and hope Mogwai hasn't heard. There we go. Yeah, the only place we have to worry about telepathic lockdowns, you got, well, not the only places, but Colorado, Strandberg and Robert. They're probably the worst offenders for automatic lockdowns. Or telepathic lockdowns, even. Just gonna take my head away from. Just gonna put my microphone over here so I can take a swig of water without you hearing it. Good grief, being the main caster is not good for your voice. I tell you. Well, being the only caster, I should say. Yeah, it's weird. Screwdriver just... Maybe it just bounced right off of him. Just a completely blunt-tipped screwdriver. So Lewis has got the hush kill and now has to head to the... Well, has to wait for Royce to get out and then get the disguise, get a quick poison poke and then get out, pretty much. And Rocky's going back for the hush ISO. Binge trap. I wonder who he's looking out for. Oh yeah, well, I think if he's causing any noise, that's weird. I don't think anyone responded to that, did they? It's always worrying when no one responds to a distraction like that, because it makes me think someone like miles away has heard it and is making their way down. Yeah, Rocky's also going for the drones now. Didn't quite see him get hush, but yeah, he's dead. Lewis is 8 minutes on his run compared to Rocky's 3, and they're in... I think Rocky's only a little bit behind Lewis on this one, so a rip might be quite costly. On either side, because they are quite close. Now that I've actually found some wood, I'll touch wood, so I'll touch wood, there you go. So hopefully there isn't a Shoutcaster's curse. I mean, first cast, and I'm already cursing. Like, don't want to do that. There you go, there's Imogen heading to that spot. I believe a couple street guards, though, they stand outside. If I recall correctly. Oh! Oh, that's a rip from Lewis. Oh no. That might have cost him. Oh no. Here's Imogen now for Rocky. That's a nice fog. That sure is Imogen voice, Olivia. At least according to the subtitles I've got. the stream sound off. There we go, and then disguise, and then she'll be at the top of the stairs ready for a poison poke. And he gets the kill. Now he's got to run. Oh, servers. Uh-oh. Yep, servers are always a threat for Xbox players. Oh no, he's got to get out fast if all the servers decides they don't want him there anymore. GG's. There you go. Oh, and Lewis is having issues as well with servers. You know, that's the Xbox experience. You can't play for too long or else the servers will start kicking in. Anyway, yes, Rocky's finished. It's come up on the overlay. Just need admin confirmation, and that will be a 3-3 then. Be a tie, come to think of it. Have to see how that affects the brackets. Yeah, Lewis isn't finishing in 47 seconds. Just thought I'd have a little look. Eventually, 3-3. What I'd expect, assuming it turns out, well, assuming no one was cheating in any way. There we go, 3-3. GG's. Oh, that's why, because the screen's stuck on there. That's why there's concerns, because it didn't go to the 5-star screen at the end. Yeah, that would explain it. Anyway, that's a 3-3 finish. Yep, that would explain it. Well, we'll have to see how that affects the finals. Well, how that affects the Group E brackets. I probably want to refresh as well, and being quite fast, so fingers crossed that it actually is updated. Yeah, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself there. I think I'll go to the upcoming matches first. Give a bit of time. I'll give it a refresh as well. Let it do the fancy animation. That's always fun. So just checking the time. It's right now there is. Is how many matches? Maybe is it just the 2 or? No, there are 3 matches going on right now. Soviet Dubov versus Pidgey, Ike versus Mr. Omar, and Johnny versus Mikulas. One of which has no caster. That's worrying. Well, oh yes, I'll check the brackets now. I'll give it another refresh. Well, it will be. I feel like there was, yeah, because Lewis has played 1 match before, so that should be at 0-0-2, and Rocky should be at 0-1-2. Well, that's what the numbers should be. So, in case you want to know. As for the upcoming matches, who should I raid? Because I've got some options here. I've got Interfun, Mendy, or whoever is casting Ike versus Omar. I'm also casting in 52 minutes time. Your stream without cast, okay. And that feels impolite to not raid you because you're here as I'm asking the question. First person who says one of the 3 casters' names, I'll raid that stream. I think that sounds fair. And fun. Nice. Oh, that went smoothly after I fixed the sound issue. Thanks for joining me for this. GG's to the players. GG's to the admin. There was no photo finishes. Thanks everyone. Well, I'll see you in 52 minutes time if you'd like to watch that. Goodbye.